G'day guys, and today Shorty and I are going to spark up a bit of debate. A very interesting topic, the Adam Goode's goal celebration. Just going to do a bit of analysis on it and talk about it, what happened and what we think about it.
Yeah, it caused a lot of controversy, didn't it?
It sure did, mate.
And a lot of people haven't agreed with it too. I think probably in the media world people have, or at least seen what he was going for there and that, but on your Twitters and your Facebooks and they've slammed it.
Bang, they're going... Bang.
Do you agree with that, mate?
We'll go with what you've got to say first, mate.
Well, let's just, if you haven't seen it, where have you been? But basically, he kicked the goal, and of course, Indigenous round, he gave what you call was a war cry or a war dance, I believe. So
Okay, yep.
Directed at the Carlton fans.
Straight to him.
Quite an intimidating fashion. But look, I'll walk you through my thoughts. When I first saw it on TV, I was like, what's going on here? Is that really necessary? You know,
yep. No, fair enough.
I'm all for Indigenous round, blah, 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 but was that necessary? But then I heard what he had to say, and also the fact he was getting booed too, for no reason. Whether you like him or not, I don't think gives you a right to boo him unless he's done something.
Yeah, fair enough.
But look, having heard him talk about it, I think it wasn't directed purely at the Carlton fans because they were booing him. It was because, you know, they're the enemy, so to speak. And he wanted to show what he's about from the Boomerang under-16 footy group. And after hearing him talk about it, I thought it was pretty good, actually. I thought, you know, why not? Why not express yourself? And it's a war cry. It's not meant to be nice. It's not a handshake for a cup of tea. Yeah, it was direct, and he said that if it was up the other end and the Sydney fans, he would have done something different. I imagine something more friendly to your own tribe or something. And
yep.
So I figure, you know, I didn't mind it at all. I think if there's any round you're going to do it. He also mentioned that Lewis Jetta had something planned, but it was a pity he didn't kick a goal. You know, he did contradict himself in certain parts of the interview. I feel maybe, maybe a better option might be to pre-game, you all just do Chris Yarran as well, or there might be someone else I missed. Maybe all do a war cry or what have you and celebrate it, rather than a spontaneous one after your goal that sparks debate and gets misinterpreted. But you know, I think people have been a little sensitive, and for some reason there's a lot of hate for Goodsy. I don't really know why. He's not my favourite player in the AFL, but he just gets people offside. But yeah, having heard his thoughts, I understand it, and like Gil McLaughlin said, I think we're a big enough game to accept it and
fair enough. Yeah.
Move on and calm down, a lot of people. But I'm intrigued to see if you're going to disagree with me here or not. But what do you got to say?
Yeah, didn't like it.
Didn't like it?
No.
No, why not?
As you said, isn't it really necessary? It probably doesn't help that I personally am biased against him.
Yeah, you don't like him, do you?
No, unfortunately I don't, along with Buddy Franklin and many others. But yeah, I don't think he really had to do it. I can understand why he do it, and I can see your point too, and I could agree with it. But naturally, I've gone against it because that was my initial thoughts, and that's how it stayed. But to answer your question on why doesn't anyone like Goodsy, well, I showed you those two Facebook comments on the post. A lot was about him sooking and whinging, complaining, you know, to umpires and whatnot, and getting favoured by the umpires, and just finding himself in awkward spots in the media, saying, you know, making a big deal about the big gorilla comment or whatever it was from the girl and whatnot, racial slur, and yeah, I don't know, he's just too self-conscious with the sub rule. When early in the year he said, "Oh, I might as well just play in the twos since I'm not going to get the game I want to play," which is the full game. So he just, often this is more or less on him as a person, not the actual goal, but he does find himself to highlight in the media for the wrong reasons. People think he should have retired as well, and I genuinely think someone else could have been developed the last 2 or 3 years. But Goodsy's just wanting another premiership, so fair enough for the selfish motive. I don't know if everyone else should do it, but yeah, in terms of the goal, yeah, good on him for doing that and, you know, sticking it up right up the crowd and whatnot. But yeah, it's just how you get more attention, and, you know, just because it's any attention doesn't mean it's necessarily good attention. Not always a good way to go about it, but maybe be a bit smarter next time.
Yeah, no, that's your opinion, mate. We're all entitled to that, and I will level with you on certain ones. Sometimes he is a bit sensitive or a bit touchy on certain topics and maybe takes it a little too far, but he's an opinionated man. Lumumba also did a little dance, and so did Garlett, a little symbol. Nothing was really made out of that, albeit it wasn't as prolonged as Goodsy's.
It's out there.
But look, what's been lost, and I actually thought Goods was pretty good. He actually played a pretty good game, and off the back of the fact that he was sub and is in their best 22, I actually thought his first half was pretty good.
Yeah,
no one's talked about that, which is a story in itself. The fact that he could really help their forward line, but no one has talked about that. But no, that's fair enough. We agree on a lot of stuff, but it's good to disagree as well sometimes.
We do like it.
Yeah, no, it's been slammed a bit.
Not necessarily for the right reasons, but yeah, I mean, you can. The AFL is a master of just making stories out of nothing.
Yeah, true. And I think the main thing was that it was just they were taught this dance thing by the Boomerang under-16s or whatever it was, and he was paying tribute in a way, and it probably shows a lack of understanding we have to maybe how they express themselves. The indigenous, I don't even know how to say... Culture, yeah. Or how they maybe express themselves in a different way to what we would, but...
Fair enough.
Yeah. Each to their own, I guess.
That's right. You always spark a little bit of debate, which is good. Yeah. But, that's our analysis on the Adam Goodes goal celebration. Certainly answer with a few people, if not most of the AFL, or people involved with it, and that support it and watch it. Yeah,
it'd be good to hear a few people watching this, some of their thoughts too.
Yeah, it'd be great to hear from you guys, to see what you think on the goal celebration. Was it too much? Was it over the top? Or was it fair enough? So, yeah, we both sort of meet in the middle at some point, but agree and disagree as well. So,
yeah,
always good to spark debate there. Don't forget to leave your comments, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and share it around to all your mates. That'd be fantastic. And don't forget to check out our other videos. We've got plenty AFL Q&As, we've got Geelong reviews and tips each week, so get onto those. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and we'll catch us all next time.